Have you ever wondered about the woman who changed the face of the Renaissance with her wit, charm, and intelligence? Allow me to take you back to the 15th century, to the heart of the Italian Renaissance, where a woman named Isabelle d'Este was making waves in a man's world. Born into the noble Este family in the year 1474, Isabelle was destined for greatness. The Este family was well known for their influence and authority, and Isabelle was no exception. But it wasn't just her noble birth that set her apart. It was her thirst for knowledge and her insatiable curiosity that truly distinguished her. As a child, Isabelle was privileged to receive an education that was unusual for women of her time. She was tutored in Greek and Latin, studied the classics, and was introduced to the world of philosophy, art, and music. This comprehensive education was not common for women in the Renaissance, but Isabelle was not a common woman. She was a woman of extraordinary intellect and ambition, and she used her education to her advantage. Isabelle's early childhood was a testament to her character. She was a quick learner, a keen observer, and a natural leader. She was not content with simply being a spectator in life. She wanted to participate, to contribute, to make a difference. And so she did. She took the knowledge she gained from her education and applied it to her life. She used her wit and charm to navigate the complex world of Renaissance politics, and her intelligence to make informed decisions. She was a woman ahead of her time, a woman who refused to be confined by the societal norms of the day. And so, as she grew from a curious child into a formidable woman, Isabelle d'Este began to carve out her place in history. She was not just a woman of the Renaissance, she was a woman who helped shape the Renaissance. She was not just a member of the Este family, she was a woman who made the Este family name synonymous with power, influence, and culture. Thus began the journey of a young girl who would later become the First Lady of the Renaissance. What does it take to be called the First Lady of the Renaissance? To answer that, let's delve into the life of Isabelle d'Este, who married Francesco Gonzaga, the Marquis of Mantua, in the year 1490. This wasn't just a marriage of two individuals, but of two influential families, creating a power couple that would leave an indelible mark on the Renaissance. Isabelle was not just a wife and mother, although she did bear 6 children and managed her household with aplomb. She was also a political influencer, a cultural icon, and a patroness of the arts. Her influence extended beyond the confines of her home, reaching into the courts of Mantua and resonating throughout the Italian peninsula. She held an unofficial yet significant role in politics, often acting as regent in her husband's absence. Isabelle was a shrewd diplomat, known for her eloquence and persuasiveness. She was instrumental in maintaining the balance of power in northern Italy, a region fraught with political tensions and rivalries. But it was in the realm of culture and arts where Isabelle truly shone. She was a connoisseur of art, amassing an impressive collection that included works from the greatest artists of her time. Her court was a haven for artists, poets, and scholars, who found in her a generous patron and a keen critic. She commissioned works from the likes of Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael, and her palace was adorned with art and antiquities that reflected her refined taste and love for classical culture. Isabelle's patronage played a pivotal role in fostering the cultural richness of the Renaissance, making Mantua a vibrant hub of artistic creativity. So, what does it take to be called the First Lady of the Renaissance? It takes a blend of political savvy, cultural sophistication, and a passion for the arts. It takes the ability to shape the world around you, to leave a lasting legacy that resonates through the centuries. Isabelle d'Este was not just a noblewoman but a force that shaped the Renaissance. What if I told you that some of the greatest masterpieces of the Renaissance were commissioned by a woman? Yes, you heard it right. Isabelle d'Este, a woman of intellect and taste, was the force behind some of the era's most iconic works of art. She was more than just a patron, she was a muse, a catalyst, and a visionary who saw the potential in artists long before they became household names. Isabelle's passion for art was more than just a hobby, it was an obsession. She dedicated her life and her considerable resources to the cultivation of beauty, transforming her court into a haven for artists from across the land. Among these artists were names that would echo through the centuries. Leonardo da Vinci, for one, found a patron in Isabelle. He was commissioned to create a portrait of her, a task that he eagerly accepted. Yet, in classic Da Vinci style, the portrait was never completed. But the sketches alone were enough to immortalize Isabelle's image in the annals of art history. Another artist who found a benefactor in Isabelle was Raphael. He too was commissioned to paint her portrait. The result was a masterpiece that perfectly captured Isabelle's grace and intelligence. It is now considered one of Raphael's finest works. But Isabelle's influence extended beyond the realm of portraiture. She collected art relentlessly, amassing a collection that was the envy of Europe. She filled her palace with sculptures, paintings, and rare manuscripts, turning it into a museum before the concept even existed. Her collection was not just for display, it was a statement of her commitment to the arts and a testament to her belief in their power to elevate and enlighten. Isabelle's patronage extended the reach of the Renaissance, spreading its influence far and wide. She played a vital role in shaping the cultural landscape of the time, not just by supporting artists but by challenging them to push the boundaries of their craft. Through her patronage, Isabelle d'Este left an indelible mark on the world of art. And not just art, but the world itself. For she understood that the true value of art lies not in its price tag, but in its power to inspire, to provoke thought, and to make us see the world in new and fascinating ways. How did a renowned patroness of the arts become known as the Queen of Looters? As we delve deeper into the life of Isabelle d'Este, we encounter a period of political upheaval. The late 15th and early 16th centuries saw Italy plunged into chaos, with the invasion of France causing much turmoil. Amidst this tumultuous backdrop, Isabelle was tasked with the enormous responsibility of protecting her city, Mantua, and her treasured art collection. Isabelle, a woman of exceptional intellect and cunning, managed to navigate these tumultuous waters with remarkable skill. She used her political acumen and diplomatic finesse to keep Mantua safe from the ravages of war. But what was even more remarkable was her ability to safeguard her art collection, a testament to her unwavering passion for the arts. Yet, it was during this period that Isabelle earned the title, the Queen of Looters. This was no ordinary moniker. It was a label that came with a cloud of controversy. As the political landscape of Italy shifted, Isabelle seized the opportunity to add to her art collection. She acquired art pieces that were, in many cases, taken from cities ravaged by war. These acquisitions were not always viewed favorably by her contemporaries, and thus, the Queen of Looters was born. However, it's essential to consider the context in which Isabelle was operating. The instability of the time called for resourcefulness and opportunism. Isabelle, with her deep passion for art and culture, saw an opportunity to preserve these works of art that might otherwise have been lost to the annals of history. In times of chaos, Isabelle d'Este skillfully navigated the political landscape, all while maintaining her passion for art. She may have been called the Queen of Looters, but perhaps a more fitting title would be the Queen of Preservation. But that, dear listener, is a story for another time. For now, let's revel in the intrigue of a woman who was as controversial as she was cultured, as contentious as she was charismatic. In times of chaos, Isabelle d'Este skillfully navigated the political landscape, all while maintaining her passion for art. How does the story of Isabelle d'Este resonate with us today? This question leads us into the final chapter of our exploration, the legacy of Isabelle d'Este, the woman who left an indelible mark on the Renaissance and beyond. Isabelle's life was a tapestry woven with threads of audacity, intelligence, and ambition. As the First Lady of the Renaissance, she was a beacon of enlightenment, illuminating the path for the artists, thinkers, and visionaries of her time. She used her influence to foster a culture of creativity, transforming Mantua into a vibrant hub of artistic excellence. But her story didn't end there. Isabelle's tenacity found another outlet in her role as the Queen of Looters. With a keen eye for value and an unyielding spirit, she amassed a collection of art and antiquities that continues to be admired today. This collection was not just a testament to her wealth, but also to her discerning taste and appreciation for beauty. Isabelle d'Este was not just a patroness of the arts, but also a symbol of female empowerment. She ruled Mantua in her own right, displaying a level of leadership and political acumen that was rare for women of her time. She broke the mold, challenging the societal norms and redefining what it meant to be a woman in the Renaissance. Today, Isabelle's influence can be felt in the modern notions of female leadership and empowerment. Her life serves as a reminder that women can be powerful leaders, astute politicians, passionate art enthusiasts, and more. She embodies the idea that women can shape their own destiny, regardless of the societal norms of their time. Isabelle d'Este's legacy is a tapestry of art, culture, and female empowerment, a legacy that resonates with us even today, centuries after her time. Her story is a testament to the enduring power of a woman's ambition and the transformative potential of art. Isabelle d'Este, a woman of her time and yet timeless in her influence and legacy,